Thank you very much. The distinguished gentlewoman, Dr. Fox, yields back her time. I would now yield myself such time as I may consume. I want to thank each of you for being here today. I found this process that I had to go through as a subcommittee chairman most informative, because I think the gentleman, Mr. Patton, alluded to conversations, thinking that people have, perceptions that they may even express without enough information to satisfy a balanced answer. And I have attempted with each of you to ask questions that enabled you, allowed you, and provided you a chance to respond back. And each time I have found that all three of you provided a balanced answer back that said, the system understands this. The system takes this into account, and the system is flexible enough to be able to produce what might be a balanced answer. And I want you to know that the American people have a lot to learn about what you have provided me today. I think that the important part that I have learned out of this, or perhaps in my interaction with you, because I talked to all three of you about it, is the ability to make sure that we teach to agencies their responsibilities, and that you have all told me that based upon the effectiveness of an agency to guide those people through a process, not only how it will happen, but what those expectations are, produces a better result where even if a person does not win a bid process, they understood more about the facts and factors related to that. Secondly, in discussing, at least I think with Mr. Prince, I began, perhaps it was you, Professor, gave me a feeling to understand that there's an open ability to add a protest in when they learned back as a result of the announcement, feedback from the agencies about how decision-making took place. And I felt like that was one of the more important aspects that I learned, that it's not just one and done, but actually there's some period of time where both sides or three sides that could consider the answer that happened, and if some extraneous information appeared, it could be considered. And I thought that was very important, because an agency may render a decision about their decision that maybe was or was not factually understood by both sides. And so I found that the process that GAO was following to be not only fair, but I found it, as has been alluded to here, a closed group of people, or a group of people that were smaller in size, that understood the rules. It was not a surprise, and they knew what was available to them to fight, to brief, and to provide feedback on a fair and timely basis. So I really have learned a lot from this. I think I can defend, as the subcommittee chairman for government operations, I think I can fairly say that both sides, three sides, whoever's making the bid, will be dealt with fairly. There's a review process that would be done by experts who, as we might say from Ms. Norton, would be accomplished on a fair basis and would be done in the best interest of not just the taxpayer, but a process that would be well understood. So I want to thank each of you for being here. I want to recognize that each of you have taken your own personal time to appear before this subcommittee. You've done so in a distinguished fashion, and I offer wholehearted support for you. We have Mr. Frost is now here. You know what, I started in on my closing statements. I would like to move back and to recognize the distinguished gentleman from Florida who was here earlier and I did not know was here. Gentleman's recognized for 5 minutes.